Moving to the next screen, we have designed the balance screen earlier on. We are moving on to the menu screen. So to design the menu screen, you can see that we're having something at the back. We're having a little side of the balance screen inside the menu screen. But let's move on. I've made some of these available because I know that we have mentioned and teach about some of these just to make things very fast. So this is the logo from what we have designed in the balance screen, so we can just copy that, and this is just a simple text having a name at the top, the name of the owner of the app and the username at beyond. Then this arrow screen can be picked from the file I sent to the group earlier, and these icons are not in the file I sent for the first time, but I've sent this yesterday. You can download and pick this icon from there. And this is the logout icon, also is also from the file I sent the first time. And this is a button from the button we have designed before, the sign in button. You can just copy and pick that. So to design the menu screen, picking the frame that we have been using, the iPhone 13 menu screen, so we name it as our menu screen. So we're having a little part of the balance screen. So just go to the balance screen. So there it is, either we do it two ways. Come down here, export it, pick it again from the image as PNG, export as PNG. But there is another shortcut you can do by right clicking like this, copy and paste as, then we pick PNG. So after then, move to the place we want to paste it. So you want to paste this here. So Ctrl V to paste. You can see it inside that frame, or you can move it around. So it's inside the frame, but it is movable. So having it like this, we need to have it not taking the whole part of the frame, but taking a little part of it. So shifting it like this. So as you can see that we have this thing outside our frame. We're having it outside our frame. Let me quickly explain something as the clip content. So this is outside, let it be inside the menus. Okay, we're having it inside our menus frame, but we're having a part of it outside. Whenever you're clicking object or rectangle, we don't have that particular option, but immediately you click a particular frame, we're having the option to clip a content, which means any part of anything that is outside the width or the major height of a particular frame will be cut out. So clicking it like this, you see all the excess is being cut out, but it is still there. So you can see immediately you pick the object, it is still there, but this will be cut out. Alright, okay, so and we need to have a rectangle here to display the menu sliding out. So the rectangle should be 281 and the O width, taking the O width of the design, 281, 281. So the rectangle should be having corner radius at just two sides, this and this, and the rectangle should be white. The fill should be white. Okay, and this image we're having at the back should be a little bit dark, showing that this is at the back and we're having another thing at the top. So just add another fill. Adding another fill, make sure we're having at 20%, not at 100%. We have it at 100% total dark. So just give it 20%. So slide like this. This is fine. So then we move in our arrow icon. So whenever we click on this menu, hamburger menu, we will be using this to go back and make sure it's having 50 pixels to the top and 30 to the left. 50 to the top, 30 to the left. So then our profile, so clicking both of them, this has already been grouped before. This is in group. We group everything, then we group it with the profile image. Ctrl G to group, and we name it as our profile image under that layer. So profile image. And make sure we're having 10 pixels at this place, not 15. We should be having 10. So I can adjust it from here. 10 pixels. Move this. So the alignment of this should be having 20 pixels to the top and 30 to the left. 20 to this icon. 20 to this place and 30 to the whole frame. So the reason why we are using 30 is a proper alignment, so everything will not just be moving in and out. So, and we're having text and the menu options, the menu list. We're having payment, transaction, wallet, and so forth. We'll be using components with this icon again, so for us to be able to switch in between whatever thing we have designed for easy movement and easy switching of icons. You click on creating component set, then we name it as menu icon. The reason why I'm not explaining much on this is because I've explained it in the video we have designed, in where we have designed it before. So we need test. So designing the first one, we're having our payments test, payments, and it is green. Make sure it is green. So from the component set, picking this icon should be here, and we pick the second icon again. But because we have everything to be inside the component, we can switch from any of it. So we are grouping this first, Ctrl G to group, then we name it as payment, or let's call it test, so to know that we have our test inside this space, and align vertically. Okay, then we group with the other one, and Ctrl G, we align vertically as well. And the second icon, we change it to the arrow icon that is supposed to be there, so just like that. And make sure that the spacing between this space is 70. We're having it at 63. We can change from here. You can adjust it from here to 70, or we adjust from here. But anyways, anyone we choose to use. And we have a rectangle. The rectangle should be 281, just like the rectangle we designed, by 60, and corner radius 20, not at all the sides, so we are picking just two sides, 20. Make sure it is not totally white, but something like that. Take this inside of this. So we are grouping first before doing the other alignment. So group the two together and call it payment. Call it payment. Then we align to the center, both vertically and horizontally. We are done with that. Pick it over here, and this will be having 20 pixels to the top. 20 pixels. So with this, we can just duplicate it. We need transaction. We need about 5 of these. So Ctrl D to duplicate down. So this. So after duplicating, we need to change the text inside of all of this. So we need transaction, transactions, transfer, need wallet, and need savings. We don't need this, we don't need this. So we can easily switch. We will have to rename the name also from this side, but before we do that, so with this, because we have created this as a component set, we can easily switch these particular icons. So instead of disturbing ourselves with alignment and the like, so we can easily switch from that side, picking everything one after the other. This is payment, this should be transfer. So we will not be disturbing or worrying ourselves about, let me align again, let me pick again, let me adjust again, and the like. This is wallet, and the last one is savings. Savings. The last one is savings. So we are good. And because we can't highlight everything at the same time, so everything cannot be in that particular state, having a filled the rectangle at the back. So then we move to this side to rename everything with respect to what we have inside of this. Because we duplicate it, we'll be having everything as payment at state side. We're having everything as payment, which is not supposed to be. So this is the first one as payment, this is the second one, this transaction. You have to rename it over here. Transactions, transfer, wallet, and savings. Then pick the rectangle at the back of each and every one of these particular thing. The rectangle, come here to the eye icon to close it. The next one, the rectangle, open the eye icon to close it. So we do the same for everything. Okay, so we need our logout button at the bottom. So the logout button, picking any of the button we have designed before, does a little bit of adjustment. It is shrinking the size of the text. So let me make this 2 to 1. 2 to 1. Okay, pick this, and we don't even need this. We'll be using the logout icon. Take this. Okay, and this is logout, not sign in. Log out. This is supposed to be 18, so the text should be 18. Okay, and having 15 pixel. Maybe 15 pixel to this side. Align horizontally, and this should be having. This also should be aligned horizontally 25, 25, 25 all round. 25 all round. Let it be at the center of this rectangle, and by checking, okay, I'm having 30, 30, and remember to make it 64 to the bottom. So 30, 30, 64 to the bottom. Okay, so we are done with the menu screen just like that.